what's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, the Colts coming into this season, they were one of those teams, I think people thought, they could be a playoff team, but For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw, and his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. He's got the tight end, Mo Counts. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Blankenship's kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. set. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Dorsett.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge look for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes...
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Blankenship's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Pearson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pearson, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Pearson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Dorsett. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Dorsett. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. This from 36 yards out. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
On 2nd and 9. Jones.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And that will be incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Dorsett, and he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the toss, it's Dorsett. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run. It's Dorsett. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pearson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. We had a field goal range. Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now Jones. Taken in by Pascal out left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Colts on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a throw here, hauled in. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pearson. And he's got this down to the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big into the first half, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And you'd think on third down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we... So the halftime show of the Super Bowl, abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Running right, it's Dorsett, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. He'll look to throw. And he's got Dorsett complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. 43 yards.
And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Jones. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Richards.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now Jones on 1st down.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll try the left side with Dorsett. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. Out from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete to Dorsett. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richards. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Dorsett.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys are moving closer to a 6th Super Bowl title.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The Colts on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
61 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Back to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
7 yards, the pickup there.
To throw again on second down. Jones finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.